Hey, welcome to the box office breakdown for the weekend of March 25th through the 27th. This weekend we had a real knockout at the box office where Sandra Bullock and Channing Tatum took the #1 spot from The Batman. And at the Oscars, we also had another knockout. Oh, wow! All that and more on this week's box office breakdown. Welcome again to the box office breakdown for the weekend of March 25th to the 27th. Now look, the elephant in the room, let's just get past it. I watched the Oscars last night, and look, here's my ballot from last night. I did not come in first, may have came in last. It's because I went with my heart, not with who I knew was going to win. However, I did vote for Will Smith to throw the best right hook. So, who knew that would happen? Come on, Will Smith. Look, I love Will Smith, man, and I've been pushing for him to win an Oscar for a long time, and I picked him last night, even though in my heart of hearts, I think Andrew Garfield had to do more as an actor in Tick, Tick, Boom, but I just felt it was Will Smith's time, and man, dude, way to tarnish your moment, you know? You gotta go up there, if you're gonna, storm the stage with Chris Rock, just go up and, grab your brother and whisper in his ear, dude, that's uncool. My wife's got alopecia. That's why she has to shave her hair. I mean, that was uncool. And then, so it's like a private thing. But you don't bitch slap Chris Rock in front of millions of people. By the way, Chris Rock is the bigger man here because he chose to not press charges because that is legit assault right there on stage in front of everybody. So, I mean, what are you going to remember that Will Smith won an Oscar? By the way, let me show you my Oscar. So, check this bad boy out. This is my Lego Oscar that my friends Joe and Deb gave me last night. Check it out. I'd like to thank Joe and Deb for this gracious honor, for bestowing this upon me. You can only get these at the Academy of Motion Picture Arts and Sciences, and now I've got one too. Anyway, I didn't have to slap nobody to get this one. Look at this bad boy. This is really great. This is just like legit Lego Oscar. I love this thing. Thanks, guys. But yeah, seriously, man, don't go up and slap your brother on stage. Uncool. See, and that's what people are going to remember. Hey, you see Will Smith win the award? Oh, yeah, but you see him slap Chris Rock? I mean, look, and we made history last night with Coda winning Best Picture. That was amazing. Also voted for that. I don't know if you guys have been watching any of my SAG reviews I've been doing, but when Coda was nominated, I was really championing that film. So anyway, all right, enough talk about Will Smith slapping the crap out of Chris Rock. Let's get to the top 10 at the box office. #1 is the Sandra Bullock Channing Tatum film, The Lost City. Oh, I was so hoping this would do well, and it did. It made $31 million. Fans came out and showed their love for those two guys. I cannot wait to see this film. It looks super charming and adorable. It's nice to see Sandra Bullock back in that little comedy seat, which she does so well. And Channing, I mean, this looks like a really great, if you saw him in Free Guy, he was hilarious. So he's got some good comedy chops too. 21 Jump Street, all that good stuff. So yeah, so I definitely want to go see that. So taking the #1 spot, Lost City. Now at #2, Batman does finally take a dip to the second spot, making $20.5 million extra for its box office take. It is now at $331.9 million here domestically. So the Batman is doing quite well. It's a nice little hit for DC, so kudos to those guys. In the #3 spot, we have a new film entering the top 10, and it's called RRR. So let me tell you a little bit of something about RRR. It made $9.5 million at the box office, and it's a fictitious story about two legendary revolutionaries and their journey away from home before they started fighting for their country in the 1920s. So that was exciting enough to bring people out and make it #3. So kudos to those guys. At #4, Uncharted is still in the top 5 and made another $5 million for its take. And in the #5 spot was a film that entered the countdown last week, and it's called Jujutsu Kaisen 0, the movie, making another $4.5 million. That's your top 5. Now the bottom 5. Coming in at #6 is X from A24, making $2.2 million. #7 is another Channing Tatum movie. He did it, man. I was wondering if he could get 2 in the top 5, but by cracky, he got 2 in the top 10. It's Channing Tatum's Dog. So lots of people got their nice fill of Channing Tatum this weekend. It made another $2.1 million. And Spider-Man No Way Home still in the top 10. Made another $2 million. And at number 9, it's Sing 2 with 1.2 million. And at number 10 is another brand new film also called The Infinite Storm, which made $751,000. And it is a movie about a climber that gets caught in a blizzard, and she encounters a stranded stranger and must get them both down the mountain before nightfall. Sounds like a cute movie. And this got Naomi Watts in it. So if you're a big fan of Naomi Watts, get on out there and watch it. It don't sound like it's going to be in the box office theaters for very long. All right, that is the top 10 for the weekend. And now let's head on over to your favorite streaming channels. And over here on the juggernaut of all streaming channels, Netflix, is a science fiction movie that came out a few years ago with Harrison Ford and Ryan Gosling. You guessed it, Blade Runner 2049 topped the charts over there on Netflix. Man, people were hungry to see that thing. That's the same guy who directed Dune that was nominated for Best Picture last night. So, yeah, that guy's a red-hot director, man. Visually stunning director. So, if you hadn't had a chance to see Blade Runner 2049 and you have Netflix, now's your chance. Now, over on HBO, people are ready to get their Halloween on early because Halloween Kills came in there and dominated the charts over there. Pulled in at number 1 on HBO. At Disney Plus, again, no surprise, Turning Red remains number 1 over there on the channel. Seems like when they have a hit animated movie, it's just going to stay at that number 1 chart until, another one of their animated movies comes in and knocks it down, because Encanto is still number 2. So both of those, originals are just destroying over there on Disney Plus. All right, and now over on Hulu, we have the Ben Affleck film Deep Water. That did good enough to get the number 1 spot over there. And if you're a big fan, over on Paramount Plus, the boys from Jackass, they may have left the top 10 box office, but they are now back in it. See how fast? From box office to streaming, it's almost instant now, because they are number 1 over on Paramount Plus. Now, crushing it on 4 streaming channels right now. That's right, over on Amazon Prime, iTunes, Google Play, and Vudu is Spider-Man No Way Home. Just like last weekend, it's still killing it over there. So kudos to the web slinger and all the fun dudes and dudettes in that film. And finally, I'm going to add one more streaming service this week, and that is IMDb. Apparently, it has a nice little following over there, so I wanted to add them to the list. And The Heat with Melissa McCarthy and Sandra Bullock. See, she's doing very well this weekend. Dominated the chart at the number 1 spot over on IMDb. All right, guys, that is going to do it for the top 10 movies streaming on the top 10 streaming services out there right now. So thank you very much for checking out the box office breakdown of this weekend. Please do me a favor, if you are new to my channel, get on down there and hit like and subscribe. I'd really appreciate that. And hit the bell notification so you're notified the next time I do my next video. All right, guys, that is going to do it for this weekend. Thank you so much for checking out the box office breakdown. So until next time, I'll catch you later.
Oh, wow.